Oh, right. I think I got it now. This should be it. I think I got it. I don't know yet. I'm just trying to check that it's actually working or not. Because as soon as I know it's working, then we can begin talking about the direct and everything. Let me check on my phone, see if it's live on there. We've got 5 minutes, plenty of time to sort things out. I mean, obviously, time is of the essence in this situation, but you know. Oh, we are live. We are fully good to go, and we are live. And I don't know how long I've been live for, but hello to anyone who's watching this live. This is my first Facecam live stream, and this is my little desk setup with my Batman Ghost and my 10-inch Thanos I got from Comic-Con the other week. I can see myself on the screen just here, so if the stream requires it, I will make myself smaller or bigger, or just place myself differently on the screen depending on, you know, if need be. So yeah, just delete that old stream announcement because don't need it. Yeah, we're live. So before the stream, before the thing starts, just wanna point out my expectations for this stream. I've made a little list of things that I want to happen in this direct about the game. These are in no particular order. I'm just going to get them through really, really quickly. So I want to see box art. So this whole list of things, if everything happens, this is going to be the perfect direct for this event, right? I mean, it's only 15 minutes, I believe, so I can't imagine they've got a lot to do in it, but I reckon the majority of things that I've got here probably will be in this. So we've got box art for the actual game, Sword and Shield. We've got the 2 legendaries that will obviously be on the box art, like basically every other Pokemon game. Hopefully they'll look really cool. I'm hoping that we get to see the starter evolutions from the 3 Pokemon. I can't even remember their names. I want to see some kind of footage of the battle system. So trainer battles, gym battles, stuff like that. Because, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the battle system. I think it's just because it's a bit repetitive, if that makes sense. I think they can, like, graphically they could probably change how it looks and stuff, if that makes sense. I kind of just want to see a bit more of that. And because obviously the Galar region is this region for it, I kind of want to see the recreation of London in game. Yeah, for Sword and Shield. And finally, this will cherry on top of the whole thing, announcing the next Smash DLC as one of the new Pokemon. I think that'd be really cool. Or just even a Pokemon assist track. Well, that wouldn't be as cool, but DLC fighter as like one of the last forms of the starter legend, one of the starters. I mean, that'd be really cool. Yeah, I think the grass type maybe. That might be really cool. But yeah, that's my expectations. We can close that now. But yeah, I'm excited, kind of. I'm worried as well. Does this change? Yes, there we go. Alright, okay. Just so I know, I can make myself bigger like that if need be. But obviously my camera is a very small resolution, so I'm not going to keep it that big. Otherwise you'll see blur. So I'm going to keep myself that small. This is Thanos, by the way. Just because I can see that you can't actually see him fully, so he's not in frame. Got 1 minute, guys. We've got 1 minute. I'm excited. I should probably get the chat up, shouldn't I? New window. Just put it on this side. Just gonna get the chat for the stream up, just so I can see if people are actually watching, because I don't know. Let's see. There's one person watching. I'm not sure if it's me, but there you go. 25 seconds. Here we go. I'm excited. Kind of. I don't know what to expect. They haven't really said a lot about the game, so it's all up in the air, really. Right, okay. Volume up. Here we go.
Welcome to Pokemon Direct. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today, I would like to provide the latest news about the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield games. To begin, please take a look at this video.
We'll get straight into it. Oh, okay. That's cute. Whoa! Nice. So, oh, that's a cool looking guy. Wow. It's Big Ben. Wow. Whoa. Is this like raid battle? Whoa. What is that? The hell? What was that?
Hello, I'm Masuda from Game Freak.
Hi, I'm Omori from Game Freak.
What did you think of the video? Today, we would like to deliver the latest news on Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield to all of you around the world, right here from Game Freak's offices where development is underway. You can take on the role of the main character, who resides in the Galar region. After choosing Grookey, Scorbunny, or Sobble as your first
we're gonna
partner
go for
Pokemon,
Grookey.
you will embark on an adventure to become the champion. Your journey will take you through vast and lush grasslands, towns in which you will find humans and Pokemon working together, and many other locations filled with rich personality.
Pokemon battles are the most popular form of entertainment in the Galar region. Stadiums across the Galar region are frequently filled with cheering crowds that have gathered to witness battles between gym leaders and challengers.
That's cool.
The excitement of these battles is often broadcast on television in the Galar region as well. The most exciting part of visiting a new region is, of course, encountering Pokemon that you've never seen before. To tell you more about some of the Pokemon that reside in the Galar region, I'd like to hand it over to James, the art director on these games.
Hey, Jamie.
That bird and the little
I'm
Torterra looking
James
thing
Turner
looks
from
good.
Game Freak. I worked as the art director for these games. There are a lot of never-before-seen Pokemon that await you in the Galar region, but allow me to introduce you to just a few of them. The first Pokemon I'd like to show you is Wooloo.
Wooloo.
This Pokemon's defining characteristic is its fluffy fur,
Looks like a Marie.
which is treasured by weavers in a town in the Galar region, who use it to craft popular specialty goods. This Pokemon here
That's cute.
is Gossifleur, the flowering Pokemon. Gossifleur favors places with clean air and water, and its pollen is said to have healing properties.
So nowhere near London then.
This next Pokemon is called Dreadnought,
He looks really
the
cool.
bite Pokemon. The sharp and jagged edges of its jaw allow it to bite off chunks of rock and iron. Its vicious nature makes it a difficult Pokemon to tame for all but the most experienced trainers. This Pokemon that can be seen flying steadily
That
through
looks
the
really
sky
cool.
is called Corviknight. It puts its skills to use when working as a flying taxi, which will
I wonder if
take
it
the player
evolves,
back
'cause that looks
to
really- that would
any
look really
town
cool if it
he or
evolved.
she has previously visited.
That's cool. It's like flying.
As many of you already know, some Pokemon can evolve, changing their appearance and becoming stronger in the process.
Give me the starters. Oh,
Gossifleur is one of these Pokemon.
no.
When Gossifleur evolves,
Whoa.
it becomes Eldegoss. As you can see, there are now small seeds scattered across its fuzzy head. These seeds are said to promote growth in plants and can revitalize both people and Pokemon. That's all I can show you this time.
What?
There are lots more Pokemon living in the Galar region for you to discover.
I hope so.
Of course, you can look forward to finding many Pokemon you're already familiar with.
Actually,
I hope you're as excited as we are to encounter the amazing variety of Pokemon that inhabit the Galar region.
Meeting lots of Pokemon is one of the thrills of the adventure. And where you will find the widest variety of Pokemon out of anywhere in the Galar region is in a place called the Wild Area. This wild area stretches between cities and is filled with abundant nature as far as the eye can see. Different Pokemon can appear depending on where you are and what the weather is like, meaning there will be new discoveries for you each day. Some of you may already have noticed, but while adventuring through this area, you have control over the camera, allowing you to better search for items and Pokemon. Search far and wide in the tall grass, in the
It's like Breath
skies
of the
above,
Wild.
and even in the lakes, for you never know what you might find.
It's great.
In certain locations in the Galar region, a new phenomenon can be triggered that makes a Pokemon giant in size and gives it incredible strength. This phenomenon is called Dynamaxing. Dynamaxing opens up new possibilities in the heated battles performed by trainers and their Pokemon. For more details, I would like to turn it over to Iwao, the planning director for the games.
Hi, I'm Iwao from Game Freak and the planning director for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Let me tell you more about the new Dynamax feature, which will surely bring about all new strategies to Pokemon battles. Pokemon from the Galar region can Dynamax to not only become massive in size, but also boost their power. All the moves they know turn into powerful max moves. Dynamaxing can be used once per battle. However, the Pokemon will revert to normal after 3 turns. So, you need to choose wisely when to trigger it. Mastering Dynamax will be key to becoming a full-fledged Pokemon trainer in these games. Remember that wild area we told you about? If you connect to other players, you'll find more ways to play there. One of these new multiplayer features is called Max Raid Battles, in which 4 Pokemon trainers can join forces to challenge wild Dynamax Pokemon.
I like that.
In Max Raid Battles, the wild Dynamax Pokemon keeps its giant form for the entire battle. Not only that, it also has special powers that make it an extremely formidable opponent. Only one of these 4 players who have teamed up for the Max Raid battle will be able to Dynamax their Pokemon in each battle. So coordinating with your team will be crucial when taking on these powerful wild Pokemon.
That's such a weird looking Pokemon. I don't even know its name. But it just
If you
looks
and your
weird.
allies manage to emerge victorious,
Whoa.
you will get a chance to capture the Pokemon in a truly dynamic catch sequence. The Pokemon that you can take on in Max Raid battles also vary depending on where you are in the wild area and the state of the weather. Among these different Pokemon are some that can only be caught after you defeat them in Max Raid battles, so we hope trainers will join forces and test their skills against a variety of Pokemon.
Max Raid Battles feature strategic cooperative 4-player gameplay against a single Pokemon, which is a first for the main series of Pokemon games. It's going to be a ton of fun to use your Nintendo Switch system's local wireless functionality to tackle these battles with friends in person and experience the excitement together. You can also connect with other players over the internet to enjoy playing with other trainers from all around the globe. So I hope you'll try Max Raid Battles with all sorts of other players.
Next, I would like to introduce some of the people you'll encounter on your adventure. This guy is the greatest
We've got like
trainer
4
in the
minutes
Galar
left.
region, and also the current champion. His name is Leon.
Wow.
In a region where Pokemon battles are so widely enjoyed, his undefeated record in official matches is all the more incredible. His popularity is only enhanced by his shining personality, winning him the adoration of trainers across the region. It's no exaggeration to say that he is the most prominent trainer in all of Galar. The champion has a younger brother, who also happens to be one of your rivals.
Yeah, I was going to call that.
His name is Hop.
What kind of name is Hop?
Hop dreams to one day become champion just like his elder brother, and he trains vigorously every day towards this goal. His journey through the Galar region begins on the same day as yours. On your journey, you and Hop will receive
the
a great
professor?
deal of support from these 2 characters. Professor Magnolia
Yeah.
is the professor of the Galar region.
Oh my god, I
and
thought that's my
specializes
mum.
in researching the Dynamax phenomenon. Sonia is her granddaughter and also serves as
One
her
of your
assistant.
rival. Oh.
Their abundant wisdom and sound advice will surely come in handy throughout your adventure. Next, I would like to talk about the Pokemon gyms in the Galar region.
Here we go.
You and your rival will need to take on the Pokemon gyms throughout the region in order to achieve your goal of becoming champion. These gym stadiums are constructed in very special locations that allow for Pokemon to be Dynamaxed. The gym leaders also have extremely powerful Dynamax Pokemon on their teams, so you will need to counter them with some of your own. Battles between 2 Dynamax Pokemon are explosive and will cause the energy and excitement in the stadium to reach its peak. Let me introduce one of the gym leaders to you. This is the Grass-type expert, Milo. This gym leader is all about enjoying battles alongside his trustworthy Pokemon, and you will have to overcome his tenacious fighting style to continue your journey. Look forward to facing many more heated battles against gym leaders over the course of your adventure.
We've shown off quite a bit today, but I have one more video I would like you to see.
This is going to be the big thing. This is going to be the big thing.
Please take a look.
Oh. Legendaries. It's got to be legendaries. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, look at that! Is this like a third game? Like a third version? Oh.
The two Pokemon you saw in the video just now are in fact legendary Pokemon of the Galar region, called
Yeah.
Zacian and Zamazenta.
What?
Look forward to discovering for yourself just what role Zacian and Zamazenta will play in the story.
Attack and defense, I'm guessing. Sword and shield.
I hope you enjoyed today's Pokemon Direct. Of course, what we revealed today is just a small part of what you will find in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. There are many more Pokemon and interesting characters for you to discover in the Galar region.
We're putting everything we've got here at Game Freak into making Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield a game that everyone around the world will enjoy.
Please look forward to it.
Thanks to all of our guests from Game Freak. Finally, I would like to announce the release date. Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield will be available on November 15th, 2019 as a global simultaneous release. On the same day, we'll also be offering a dual pack version which includes the following contents. I hope you will look forward to your new Pokemon adventure in the Galar region.
The box art looked pretty cool.
Thank you
Not
for
gonna lie.
watching.
Is that like a after thing? Right, that was. I think that was alright. I'm gonna be completely honest. It wasn't the worst, like, you know. My overall reactions was kind of like, I'm not sure about that. Was it Dynamax? Is that the enlarging thing? I'm not sure about that. I like the raids though, like the multiplayer raids, so you can do it with your friends and stuff. That looks cool because it's like an RPG MMO kind of thing. But I'm not sure about actually using them in game. They just seem kind of anime. Kind of, I'm not sure. I don't know how to explain it. It just kind of seems too overpowered for Pokemon, if that makes sense. Because like you could use a Dynamax Pokemon against a really small one. It just doesn't really like. It doesn't really make any sense, I don't think. Because like, obviously we don't know the details about it, but like the Raichu versus Gyarados. If the Raichu uses it, the Gyarados is obviously going to lose either way. So if he uses his Dynamax, then it's basically just the same battle, but they're bigger and their moves look different. Because obviously the Lightning's still going to do more damage to Gyarados. They've still got the same moves. They just look cooler, and they're just bigger. So it doesn't. It only works if one person Dynamaxes at one at a time. If that makes sense. Like, that's what I'm getting from it. From that kind of standpoint, I don't really understand it. But the raids look good, so that's the thing. The open world bit, like the wildlife bit, that looks really good. Like that, it looked beautiful, like Breath of the Wild looking. What else was there? They had the different Pokemon that you could find. They look kind of like pretty. They look alright. Like the bird one, the knight. I think it was something knight that it looked black. Kind of hoping that can evolve because that would look really cool. And the thing that bites, that looked really cool as well. Looked like Torterra, but no trees. So hopefully that one evolves as well, because evolving is always cool. The evolving the actual sequence of evolving that we got to saw was pretty cool too. It's like nice visual effects. I always like that, how it changes between each generation of game. I like that. Sadly, no starter evolutions yet, but hopefully we'll get those soon. Legendaries look pretty good. The sword and shield. Can we rewind? No. I'll have to go on a Nintendo Direct website, but the legendaries look pretty good. I can't even remember their names because they looked a bit complicated to say, and they're they're not the most memorable legendary names, are they? But yeah, I think I can't say my hype for this game is huge, but it's just like any Pokemon game, really, isn't it? So I'm probably going to buy the shield version, I think. The shield one looked pretty cool. He had a shield around his face. And then the sword one just looked like a dog with armour on and a sword in its mouth. They didn't really make the sword part of his body or something like they had with the shield. The shield is part of his face, or put on his face. But they could have made the swords in his paws, or come out of his arms or something. I don't know. I like it how they're lions though, the dogs. That's pretty cool because it's kind of like the Queen, I guess. Because it's in London and Great Britain and stuff. But yeah, it's definitely resemblant of the UK and stuff, and I like that. The stadiums, the gym stadiums, they're kind of like football grounds. I like that because it's we're known for football, so they kind of made the gyms around that. I kind of like that. But yeah, that was it pretty much. Can't really remember else what happened really. So, but that's all I can remember, and I kind of enjoyed it. But yeah, I'm going to be doing another reaction next Monday. Well, Tuesday morning. Monday night, 2 a.m. on Tuesday morning for E3 over in America. Well, I'm going to be here, but the live stream's in America. And it's Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics' live stream of Avengers, the Marvel's Avengers game, which I have been waiting 2.5 years for some kind of thing to show off, and we've finally got something, so I'm hoping for a lot from that. So I'll start 5-10 minutes before the stream starts, and hopefully we can see something good from that, I guess. But Sword and Shield, November 15th. It's gonna be good. Thank you everyone who's watched live. I don't know who watched live. I don't know if anyone's watched live, but you can watch this on my channel, which I'm sure you're all doing right now. So have a nice afternoon, evening, morning, or the rest of your day, or whatever you're doing really. And I'll talk to you later.